Kelly Marsalis.
Hello and good evening. Welcome to the 2023 Best of Plano Awards ceremony. We're so glad that you could join us tonight to help celebrate our honorees and give them the very deserving recognition. Let's show them some love tonight as we hear from the best Plano has to offer. Absolutely. This program has been highlighting individuals, organizations, and companies who have made significant impact on the lives of those around them for decades. Some of our awards date back more than 70 years. And in fact, tonight, as we celebrate James Thomas, he becomes our 60th Citizen of the Year. Take a moment to consider the Plano we know and enjoy today and how different it may be without the work that laid our foundation in years past by these amazing contributors. On behalf of the Plano Chamber's Board of Directors and staff, I'm excited to celebrate and applaud the remarkable individuals you will see up here tonight, hearing more about the selfless contributions and inspiring leadership that they provide. First, I'd like to thank and welcome our elected officials who are with us this evening. Please, as hard as it is, hold your applause to the end. We have with us State Representative Mihaela Plesa, Plano Mayor John Munns, Plano City Council Member Julie Holmer, Plano ISD Board President Nancy Humphrey, Plano ISD Trustees Tara Lance, Michael Cook, and Catherine Chan Goodwin, Collin College Trustees Kathy Alexander and Jay Sad. So please help me welcome those elected officials tonight. I'd also like to thank and welcome our Plano Chamber board members who are here this evening, including Board Chair Michael Lawson from the Boeing Company, who you'll hear from later. Thank you so much to all the board members who are here for your continued leadership and support of our business community. Yeah, absolutely. And of course, this event would not be possible without the support of our sponsor partners. Thank you to several of our sponsors, including Color Snack, Flowerama, Golden Light Creative, and Tetra Media Group, and our award sponsors, Atmos Energy, the Boeing Company, Children's Health, CoServe, Lane Gorman Trubitt, Photography by Misty, UNT, Brent Ryan School of Business, and of course, to kick us off, our presenting sponsor of this event, please help me welcome to the stage from Medical City Plano, Tanya Gandy.
Good evening, everyone. Like Kelly said, my name is Tanya Gandy. I'm the Director of Community and Public Relations for Medical City Plano. And it is truly thrilling to join you all tonight as we celebrate and pay tribute to these exceptional award recipients. This year, the 2023 Best of Plano Awards holds a special significance as it commemorates 10 years, a decade of Medical City Plano's steadfast sponsorship of this program. The Best of Plano Awards stands as a tribute to those individuals within our community who consistently exceed expectations, contributing significantly to the betterment of the world around them. So we are elated to be a part of this occasion and extend our heartfelt congratulations to all of the honorees who are being recognized tonight. Thank you so much.
Please welcome 2022 Rising Star Catherine Riggle and Jan Rugg with Atmos Energy, the 2023 Rising Star Award sponsor.
Absolutely. Hey, good evening, everyone. It's nice to see all of you here tonight. Kicking off our event this evening is the presentation of the Rising Star Award, an accolade granted to a young professional who not only excels in their career, but also dedicates themselves to serving our community. Young professionals play a pivotal role at Atmos Energy due to their unique perspectives, fresh ideas, and dynamic contributions. As a company dedicated to reflecting the diversity within the communities it serves, Atmos Energy recognizes the value that young professionals bring to the table. Their inclusion within the workforce not only enriches our company's culture, but also fosters innovation and employee engagement. This year's Rising Star exemplifies this vision in both her personal and professional endeavors.
Rebecca serves as the City Engagement Coordinator for City Bridge Community Church. She is a graduate of Leadership Plano Class 39, which just got usurped as best class ever by LP Class 40, sorry. And sorry to all of the other LP alumni out there, but 40 is the best. And is one of the youngest professionals to ever graduate from the program. While a member of Class 39, she drove the class's impressive class project, a public health fair, coordinating resources and inspiring the entire class to come together to support more than 200 underserved citizens in Plano with health screenings, school physicals, mammograms, and much-needed health education. Rebecca and her husband are foster parents, and she has a long list of community volunteer roles she has already excelled in. She began as an intern at the City of Dallas in the Public Affairs Office, supporting community outreach efforts. She's a graduate of Dallas College and the University of Texas at Dallas, and volunteers with the Poema Foundation, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and the New Hope Foundation. It is my pleasure to introduce the 2023 Rising Star, Rebecca Freck.
Thank you, Catherine, for that warm introduction. Well, good evening. It is an immense pleasure to be receiving this award tonight. When the Plano Chamber surprised me with this award, they did tell me that I was going to have to give a speech. What they neglected to tell me, Kelly, is that I was going to have to be first. So thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. It is a great privilege to receive this Rising Star Award. I'm so humbled to be added to the list of recipients and to be able to share a stage with the amazing, truly the best of Plano tonight. Some of them friends and Leadership Plano Class 39, because we are the best class ever, alumni. And if you don't mind, I want to share a quick story from our Leadership Plano retreat. Carol, I'll try not to spoil anything, but there was a really specific moment on our retreat where I was about 30 feet up in the air. Yes, I did that to myself. And there was a bar in front of me that I was supposed to jump and catch. Now, if you saw me, I'm not athletic and I'm not very tall. So this bar in front of me was way too far. Once I got up there, I said, I can't do that. Exit gracefully. How can I get down without being a fool? And then I heard these strangers from down below saying, you can do it. You got this. I believe in you. So I did the only thing I could, which was close my eyes, pray, and jump. And yes, I jumped with my eyes shut. And what I learned in that moment was the value of cheering people on. Without those classmates cheering me on below, I really would not have jumped. I really, truly would not have jumped. And I would have listened to that voice in my head that said, you can't do this. Get down, save face, you're gonna embarrass yourself. But because of the cheerleaders below me, I knew regardless of the outcome when I jumped, they would support me. And as I stand up here tonight, I'm deeply humbled that this award communicates to me and other young leaders, whatever you choose to accomplish, you can do it. And we, Plano Chamber of Commerce, believe in you. If you're one of my cheerleaders, you know that my passions are many and they are diverse. From caring for kids in foster care, being an advocate for families, bridging some of the needs in our healthcare in Collin County, serving the underserved, all of that comes from a heart exactly from what Jesus tells us to do, to love one another just as he loved us. So although I haven't narrowed that focus very much, which I think is the benefit of being young and the rising star, I have so many cheerleaders in each of you. So thank you, Leadership Class 39. Plano Chamber Board of Commerce, Carol, my coworkers, friends, and family, specifically my husband who's in the audience tonight. You've been my cheerleaders on this journey, and I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for this award.
Please welcome to the stage Nathan Glacier with Toyota Motor North America.
As the recipients of the 2022 Outstanding Corporate Citizen Award, Toyota Motor North America is excited to present this award to Frito-Lay. This award celebrates a company's involvement in and support of crucial community issues, their contribution to enhancing Plano's economy through successful business operations, showcasing innovative leadership with both employees and clients, and demonstrating exceptional customer service. There are so many great reasons our friends at Frito-Lay are deserving of this recognition. Let me touch on just a few. They've implemented extensive programs to reduce their environmental footprint. Frito-Lay has made significant strides in waste reduction by incorporating solar energy, electric vehicles, and water recycling in their production processes. Their Net Zero and 50 in 5 initiative aim to achieve net zero emissions and reduce absolute greenhouse gas emissions by 50% by 2025, showcasing a dedication to environmental responsibility. Frito-Lay's community involvement extends beyond environmental efforts. The company has actively contributed to local communities. For instance, they have supported food banks and charitable organizations by donating millions of meals and snacks to those in need. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Frito-Lay stepped up by donating over $15 million in funds and resources to help communities and frontline workers. Their continuous involvement in disaster relief, community support, and sustainability showcases a holistic commitment that goes beyond mere corporate responsibility, making them a deserving candidate for an award recognizing their community efforts. We are glad to have them in our community, and we are thankful that they are great neighbors. Please help me congratulate Joan Cetera accepting this award for Frito-Lay.
All right, they told me we're taking photos after, so you'll have to bear with me for a couple of words. Thank you, Plano Chamber of Commerce. This is an amazing recognition. I am honored to stand here before you representing not just the thousands of Frito-Lay employees who call Plano, Texas their headquarter base, but we also have PepsiCo employees here as well. But we are really just a representation of the more than 75,000 associates throughout the U.S. who really truly give back to the communities in which they live and work each and every day. Frito-Lay has a long history of acting as a corporate citizen committed to our communities. From our decades-old relationship with the Plano Chamber to our largest in the Metroplex participation in the United Way's Day of Caring, we are a company dedicated to creating more smiles and a brighter future with every bite. Thank you for this honor. Thank you to my team who's here today, who actually makes a lot of this happen day to day. And thank you again to the Chamber for the recognition.
And now please welcome to the stage Maria Strong with the Children's Advocacy Center of Collin County, and Tricia Sheffield, representing award sponsor CoServe.
I have to find our page. Okay. Well, welcome. I'm absolutely delighted to take part in acknowledging the 2023 Community Partner of the Year. CoServe feels privileged to be presenting this evening's award, showcasing our commitment to partnering with and making a substantial impact within the communities we serve. Our core values revolve around service and building a familial connection. We strive for our employees, members, and customers to experience a sense of belonging akin to a family, extending that same spirit to the communities we serve. Service is not just a part of what we do. It's deeply ingrained in our identity and guides our actions. Therefore, it's with immense pride and honor that CoServe represents our approximately 420,000 electric members and gas customers tonight by honoring the Community Partner of the Year. Maria?
Thank you. The Anti-Defamation League is a great example of unwavering commitment to combating hate, bigotry, and discrimination, making them highly deserving of recognition and awards for their exceptional service to the community. The organization has been at the forefront of promoting diversity, equality, and inclusivity, tirelessly working to foster a more tolerant and just society. Through their extensive efforts in education, advocacy, and outreach, ADL has continuously strived to create awareness and combat all forms of prejudice. Their dedication to empowering individuals and communities to stand against hate crimes, intolerance, and discrimination has significantly contributed to the promotion of a more harmonious and respectful environment. They have consistently demonstrated a profound dedication to fostering a culture of understanding and acceptance, making a remarkable and lasting impact on the region. Moreover, the Anti-Defamation League has displayed an exceptional ability to forge partnerships and collaborations with various organizations and individuals within the community. Their proactive approach in engaging with schools, businesses, and local authorities to provide educational programs, training, and resources has been instrumental in fostering a more enlightened and inclusive community. ADL's impact spans across various initiatives, including anti-bias training, hate crime awareness, and the promotion of legislative measures to protect civil rights. Their tireless efforts in advocating for justice and equality have not only influenced policy changes, but have also had a profound effect on individual mindsets, encouraging a shift towards a more accepting and understanding society. The dedication, passion, and impactful work of the Anti-Defamation League undeniably make them a worthy recipient of this award for their unparalleled service and commitment to building a more equitable and unified community. Please welcome Stacy Cushing and Leah White.
Good evening. I am Stacy Cushing, Regional Director.
And I'm Leah White, Senior Associate Regional Director of ADL Texoma.
It is an honor for Leah and I to be here tonight and accept this award. What an amazing event. Thank you so much for recognizing ADL Texoma as the 2023 Plano Community Partner of the Year. ADL is a national anti-hate civil rights organization that was founded in 1913. With the mission to stop the defamation of the Jewish people and secure fair and just treatment for all. This mission has remained the same for over 110 years and is based on the concept that you cannot fight one form of hate without fighting all forms of hate. As our reports over the past several years have quantified, hate is on the rise. And combating this trend is not the work of one, but the work of many. And that's why organizations such as ours, ADL, exist in collaboration with the Plano Chamber of Commerce, PISD, the Plano Police Department, and the many wonderful organizations represented here tonight, making a difference in our community. Thank you.
I have been a resident of Plano for over 15 years and am a proud parent of 2 PISD students and a proud graduate of Leadership Plano, Class 39, best class ever. I am grateful to all of those members of the Plano community who have supported the work of ADL and have helped strengthen Plano as a community that stands up against hate of all forms. I have seen the importance of this work in my many meetings and conversations with Chief Drain about the security and safety of our residents, Superintendent Williams, and the PISD board about educating our students in anti-bias work, and Mayor Munns about the different ways that Plano can stand up against hate. We look forward to continuing this work and partnering with Plano to the commitment of making it a true city of excellence. Thank you once again for this award. It is an honor and a privilege.
Please join me in welcoming 2022 Distinguished Leadership Award recipient, Craig Perry.
Good evening. It's my dress code today. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're here to honor an exceptional individual, LaShawn Ross, as a recipient of this year's Leadership Plano Distinguished Leadership Award. LaShawn, a proud graduate of Leadership Class 19, or as we like to call it, XIX, has left an indelible mark on the community, extending the influence of nonprofits, government bodies, and countless individuals throughout Plano, North Texas, and beyond. LaShawn's commitment to her community is exemplified through her board memberships with Hope's Door, the Collin County Homeless Coalition, and Embrace Texas. Her dedication goes beyond these roles, as she's also a graduate of Leadership North Texas, Class 4, and has actively contributed to the Leadership Plano program as well. It's noteworthy when LaShawn initially retired from the city of Plano a few years ago, her contributions were so impactful that the city named its training center after her, designating it as the LaShawn Ross Training Institute. In recognition of her remarkable leadership abilities and community impact, she was honored with the Linda Keithley Award for Women in Government. Now, as Deputy City Manager, LaShawn has excelled in her role by developing citywide compensation and benefits programs and implementing a successful succession plan for the city. Her outstanding leadership, intelligence, and influence have greatly benefited Plano and have extended to numerous other cities throughout the state, particularly in Collin County, contributing to the overall excellence of our region. So what qualities make LaShawn the perfect honoree for the Distinguished Leadership Award, as we call the DLA? As one of her nominators eloquently stated, she shows up, serves with humility, and gets things done. Whether it's in the spotlight or behind the scenes, she empowers others to reach their full potential, leads by example, motivates those around her. She fosters exceptional leaders through her work and community service. Another nominator noted LaShawn's strength in communication and professionalism when she ran for a city council position, exemplifying her leadership qualities instilled in Leadership Plano, in Leadership Plano graduates. In closing, it's essential to mention that LaShawn's remarkable achievements and accolades are only part of her story. Despite her professional accomplishments, she values her role as a mother and grandmother above all. She embodies the family-oriented community values of Plano on a daily basis, exemplifying a true servant leader. Today, we celebrate LaShawn Ross, an outstanding community leader and deserving recipient of the Leadership Plano Distinguished Leadership Award. Her dedication and humble leadership have left an enduring legacy on our community. LaShawn Ross.
Good evening. I'm thinking of what I heard Dr. Maya Angelou say in her master class. She said that whenever she goes to teach a class, whenever she goes to speak to a group, whenever she goes to do something significant before an audience, she brings all the people with her who've ever been kind to her. And that's what I'm feeling right now. I fully understand that a leader does not get it done on his or her own. I am thinking of all the people, many of you that I can't see, but I know you're out there, have just created an environment for me to be able to do what I think I should be doing to begin with, to be able to help others in whatever way, to be able to have this recognition tonight. And I think that since it was announced at our city council meeting on October 9th, I have felt this extreme gratitude and humility for the recognition, not because of the recognition, but because hopefully I've actually done something that's been helpful to others, not just during this lifetime, but something that would matter years from now. And I'm so appreciative, so thankful that you all would take the time to acknowledge anything that I've done as a leader in this way. I take leadership so seriously. I think that we are given gifts and talents and skills not to hoard them, but to share them, not for us to just elevate ourselves, but to help make others better. So I find myself in a position, whether it's my career in local government that's been amazing, and I've had council members and mayors and coworkers who have helped me and who have lifted me up. When my family and I moved from Texarkana to Plano in 2001, it became obvious very quickly that this was the right move for us, that this was the thing to do, that this is a place, and as my son and daughter who are here with me tonight, Roland and Trelena, as they have often said over the years, Mom, that was one of the best decisions that you ever made, because Plano is in fact that community where we can come and we can grow and we can stand on the shoulders of others and we can work together and we can get better. And I appreciate it so much. I don't know that I can say thank you enough for what this means for me tonight, just to have a little bit of confirmation that anything that I'm doing matters. And before I leave the stage, I just want to say, Lena and Ro, I can't see you, and also my grandson Miles, who will be 1 year old tomorrow. Hey, Miles. I've often told Lena and Ro, and maybe now that they're parents, perhaps they understand, being their mom has been the single greatest thing that has helped me to be able to accomplish the things that I need, because I've always wanted to do my best for y'all. I always wanted to be an example that you could follow. And I look at you now and I feel really confident that a few of those things have mattered. Thank you all so very much for this recognition and for this night. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage 2022 Innovator Award recipient Khalid College, represented by Jay Sad, and Lucas LaChance with award sponsor Lane Gorman Trubit.
Good evening, everybody. If you've ever met me, you know that me entering from the wrong side of the stage is 100% on brand. My name is Lucas LaChance. I'm with Lane Gorman Trubit, and we are the sponsor of the Innovator Award. The Innovator Award honors businesses that exemplify exceptional innovation, not only for their organizational success, but also for their profound impact on the entire community. This prestigious award spotlights companies that have demonstrated a remarkable commitment to developing groundbreaking solutions and practices, positively influencing the community at large. These honored businesses don't just focus on profit margins, but intertwine their innovation with a vision of societal betterment. The Innovator Award recognizes and celebrates businesses that not only thrive in the market, but more importantly, make it meaningful contributions to the well-being and the advancement of the entire community.
Good evening. My name's Jay Sad, and I'm a board trustee for Collin College, and I'm honored to be here because last year we won this award. We have 60,000 students in our community, and this is the things we look at the most. What's the results of what's going forward? It's just not the university. My neighbors' friends work with this organization or participate in this organization, and they brag about it all the time. So next year's winner, you should be very proud of. My Possibility is an organization that shows an exceptional level of innovation in its business model by pioneering a self-sustainable structure that incorporates social entrepreneurship with holistic approach to catering to the needs of individuals with cognitive disease. Unlike traditional models, My Possibilities has established an innovative business arm that includes various enterprises such as Hipster, hugely important people brands. These business ventures not only generate revenue for the organization, but also offer vocational training and employment opportunities for their participants to gain real-world work experience and learn valuable skills and prepare them for integrated competitive employment settings. Moreover, the business of My Possibilities fosters an inclusive community environment by creating strategic partnership with local businesses, corporations, and broader the community. These partnerships result in meaningful employment opportunities and further reinforce innovative aspects of the business model. By actively engaging with the community, they not only raise awareness about cognitive disabilities, but also break down stigmas, fostering a more inclusive and supportive society. This innovative approach not only ensures financial sustainability of the organization, but also provides a model for how enterprises can effectively merge a profitable business structure with a profound social need, positively impacting the lives of individuals with cognitive disabilities, while creating a more inclusive community at large. At this time, it's my pleasure to present the 2023 Innovator Award to the founder of My Possibilities, Charmaine Solomon.
Good evening, everybody. Oh gosh, what an honor. Such big shoes to fill, all the people before us. I'm so grateful to be here tonight and to really thank the village that supports My Possibilities. You know, we started so tiny as mothers for our own children, and today we support about 650 adults per week at My Possibilities in various stages of employment, training. What a gift it's been to the community, what a gift it's been to me, my son, and 650 families that we do. We just opened our Employment Innovation School in October, and the proud faces and the dignity and the things that we see every day and the giftedness. So first of all, thank you so much for being part of that community. I'm a transplant to Plano. I've been here over 20 years, but gosh, how embraced we have felt and how loved we have felt in this community, and how we have changed the perception of the abilities of people with special needs or intellectual disabilities, that they have gifts, they have talents, and they have a wonderful place in our community. Thank you so much for that. That means a lot to me. My son, Kyle, is a benefit of My Possibilities, but there are hundreds of My Possibilities hipsters that are in your community, that work in businesses and are gainfully employed, and we're so proud of that. I'd like to introduce you to Mandy Norper. Mandy runs our Employment Innovation School, and I'd like to have her have a few words. But again, thank you for that community. We love you guys, and we have more work to do, and thank you for this award. We strive every day to do the best for our people, and new ideas are always welcome. So thank you so much for this. We are really honored.
You know, what we're doing over at My Possibilities Employment Innovation School is really, really special, but it's not special because of things that people like Charmaine or like me are doing. It's special because our adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities have always had the power to change the lives of the parents and the staff. But with targeted vocational training that's built specifically to the hipster's learning need, what we call our adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and built to the community's business needs, now they have the power to change your world too. Thank you, Plano Chamber, for showing continuously that this is an inclusive community where everybody comes and brings value, regardless of whatever diagnosis that they have. So thank you very much.
welcome from the UNT Brent G. Ryan College of Business, Patricia Gregory, and the 2022 Business Executive of the Year, Felix Lozano.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm pleased to be joined tonight by Dr. Adesh Paswan. He is the Dean of the College of Applied and Collaborative Studies at Frisco, UNT's newest campus. So let's find our place here. All right. The Business Executive of the Year recognizes an outstanding local leader who demonstrates strategic thinking, leadership, and a pursuit for excellence within the Plano business community, all things taught at the G. Brent Ryan College of Business at the University of North Texas. Additionally, it honors a person who gives their time to the community and is regarded as a business professional with integrity.
Thank you. Good evening. Jenny B. Kissling, the Distinguished Global President, Chief Operating Officer at Ryan's Dallas office, stands as a paragon of leadership and excellence in the corporate realm. With an impressive track record and portfolio of accomplishments, Jenny has consistently exemplified unparalleled expertise and dedication in her role. Jenny joined Ryan in 1992 as the firm's first intern and 7th team member. In 2002, she was promoted as Ryan's first female principal. She's the first woman to hold her current position of Global President and Chief Operating Officer, along with her previous role of President of U.S. Operations. She was also the first woman to be appointed to Ryan's Board of Managers in 2012. Her exemplary career has led to recognition at both the local and international levels. At Ryan, Jenny leads a massive team of 4,400 individuals across Asia Pacific, Canada, Europe, the United States, overseeing critical aspects such as service delivery, business development, and shared services. Her strategic guidance and operational prowess have propelled the company to new heights, establishing a benchmark for exceptional corporate performance. Jenny's achievements and contributions have garnered recognition from various prestigious platforms, solidifying her status as a trailblazer in the industry. Noteworthy accolades include being named Dallas's BizNow's most influential woman in commercial real estate in 2019, receiving the NYU School of Professional Studies Paul H. Frankel Award for Outstanding Achievement in State and Local Taxation in 2018, and being honored with the Ryan Chairman's Award in 2015. Her exceptional leadership has also been celebrated by the Dallas Business Journal, where she was named a Woman in Business honoree in 2014, and in receiving the 40 Under 40 Award in 2010. The Institute for Professionals in Taxation also bestowed upon her a special award in 2011, acknowledging her exceptional contributions to the field. Jenny B. Kissling's unwavering commitment to excellence, coupled with her remarkable achievements in industry recognition, make her an outstanding candidate for the prestigious Business Executive of the Year award. Her leadership, innovation, and profound impact within the realm of global operations and corporate leadership undoubtedly set her apart as a beacon of inspiration and success. Jenny, congratulations.
Well, I want to thank you to University of North Texas for nominating me for this prestigious award. Being part of this community, it's really important to me, and I am so grateful and humbled to be recognized among such dedicated individuals, many of which are here joining me tonight, a couple of which are my Ryan team members as well. I also want to thank my family. Their encouragement is my motivation, and I am so grateful for their support and their flexibility as I have embarked on this tremendous career at Ryan. I'm especially appreciative of the moments when they can join me, which is tonight. My husband has joined me here, Jeff. So thank you for being here with me and along this journey of life. I have called Collin County home for almost 25 years and have always admired Plano's commitment to growth and development. You can tell that decisions are made with a focus on the well-being of the people in the community. This approach has made Plano not just a leader in Collin County and in Texas, but a global influence when it comes to innovation and progress. I have been able to witness this firsthand in my involvement with the North Texas Food Bank and also as global president and COO at Ryan. Take, for instance, the North Texas Food Bank. We have an annual peanut butter drive, which is a community-led initiative to collect and distribute peanut butter to help combat food insecurity and support our neighbors that are in need. Last year, we collected over 200,000 and more than 100,000 pounds of peanut butter. This campaign, it's supported thousands of families that are in need here in North Texas, and it's been here since 2014. It now serves 13 counties across North Texas, but it all started right here. The peanut butter drive, it started here in Plano. And it's no secret that Plano's appeal for business, it's undeniable. Having a long-standing history of hosting the global headquarters of many successful enterprises and industry leaders. As you may have heard, Ryan will soon join those ranks when we move into our new headquarters at Ryan Tower, and that's in Legacy West. This move not only brings us closer to a larger portion of our Dallas-based team, but also opens the doors for our global team members and clients to experience the diverse amenities and welcoming atmosphere that defines this area of North Texas. One of our core values at Ryan is pursue excellence, and when you consider Plano's city's tagline of City of Excellence, it's evident that we found the ideal place to call home. It's an incredible honor to be recognized in the community that means so much to me. So thank you to the UNT, and then also thank you to the Plano Chamber of Commerce. I appreciate you.
Now please welcome last year's Small Business Person of the Year, Bob Kerr, and 2021 Small Business Person of the Year and award sponsor, Misty Hoyt, with photography by Misty.
Hello, hello. Oh, directions from Ryan. As the 2021 Small Business Person of the Year, it brings me great joy to sponsor one of the very important people of tonight's celebration. We are here to honor small businesses, not just for their internal accomplishments, but just as importantly, their invaluable contributions to our city's economy. With more than 10,000 brag-worthy small businesses in this city of excellence, it is no small feat to be honored as one of the best of the best. This award is granted to a visionary business owner who models genuinely effective directorship, continuous business expansion, including the employment of area residents, and an unwavering leadership role in our community. Take it away, Bob.
I am honored to be here today as the 2022 Small Business Person of the Year to present this year's recipient, someone I consider a friend. Today, I have the distinct honor of honoring Kalpana Murthy of WSI Digital Marketing. Kalpana is a great choice for the Small Business Person of the Year award. Her entrepreneurial prowess and her unwavering dedication have not only catapulted her own business to great heights, but have also left an indelible mark on the growth and success of her clients' enterprises. Kalpana's groundbreaking strategies within the digital marketing sphere are a testament to her profound understanding of the ever-evolving landscape, equipping her clients to navigate and flourish in the fiercely competitive market. What sets Kalpana Murthy apart is not just her professional achievements, but also her invaluable contributions to the community. In the same year she joined the Plano Chamber of Commerce, she became a paragon of active membership, quickly becoming a familiar and respected face within the Chamber's diverse community. Her dedication was further evidenced when she took on the responsibility of serving on the Chamber's Board of Directors. Kalpana's commitment to both her business and her community exemplifies the qualities that make her a standout candidate for the Small Business Person of the Year. Please help me to congratulate Kalpana Murthy.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you, Misty, for that warm introduction. Good evening. I stand before you today deeply honored and humbled to join the list of very successful and respected honorees from the previous years and to accept the Small Business of the Year award. This recognition means the world to me, not just as a business owner, but as a member of this incredible community. I've had the privilege of being a part of Plano Chamber family since 2009. And I can't stress enough how instrumental this organization has been in shaping and growing my personal and professional lives. Throughout my journey, I've had the privilege of forging invaluable relationships with remarkable individuals, both men and women, who not only guided me through my entrepreneurial journey, but became cherished friends along the way. To each of you that are here to support me today, I extend my heartfelt gratitude. Behind every successful business person, there is a strong support system. I'm fortunate to have my loving family by my side. My husband, Krishna, also my business partner, and my daughter, Sammy, that are here today to support me, and our son now, who couldn't join us, have been my rock, cheerleaders, offering their unwavering encouragement and belief in my vision. I'm so grateful for their support. My parents and siblings that are miles away from here, they've been my inspiration all my life and an integral part of my success. My friends from all walks of my life have been a source of my strength. And I can't forget to thank my incredible technical team who show up for me every day, making my business thrive. But it's not just about personal success for me. I firmly believe in giving back to the community that has given me so much. Over the years, I've had the privilege to get involved in various philanthropic causes to make a positive impact, raising awareness about childhood food insecurity, women's empowerment, and junior achievement. These are some of my passions. And my experience with Leadership Plano, Class 35, best class ever, has further ignited my drive to make a difference. In closing, this award is not just a reflection of my efforts, but a testament to the power of community, support, and the belief that together we can make a difference. Thank you, Plano Chamber of Commerce, for this incredible honor, and thank you all for being a part of this remarkable journey. Have a good evening.
And now please welcome Chris Krupa Downs, an award sponsor, the Boeing Company, represented by Plano Chamber Board Chair Mike Lawson.
Hey, won't put this up too high, just right there. Wow, what a night. Like they said, my name is Mike Lawson with the Boeing Company, and Boeing is proud to be this year's sponsor of the Athena Award. By honoring exceptional women, the Athena Award seeks to inspire others to achieve excellence in their professional and personal lives. With this award, the Chamber recognizes one of Plano's most accomplished business women who strives towards professional accomplishment, excels in her field, devotes time and energy to her community, and encourages others to succeed.
Okay, I rewrote what they wanted me to say in my own words. As anyone who knows me, they're not surprised by that. But as the 2022 Athena Award recipient, it is my pleasure to be here tonight to celebrate and welcome our 2023 recipient, Susie Jones. So I'm going to ask you all to indulge me and allow me to paint you a picture of this amazing woman. Susie's leadership as the executive director of the Arts Center of Plano transformed this gallery into a vibrant nucleus for the arts in the historic Sagling House, just moments away from here. You can too visit it and its wonderful exhibitions. She's fostered an environment where the Arts Center is more than just a place for art exhibitions. She's a cornerstone of our community, offering vibrant exhibits, activities, and programs which enrich our community. And just one example of that is Jumpstart for the Arts, a summer program that also serves economically disadvantaged youth. Susie, my friend, she cultivates partnerships with other organizations within our community, such as Journey of Hope, the Collaborative Arts of Plano, which is a conduit for inclusivity and centered around art. And she's more than just this trailblazer for the arts. She supports and empowers women artists through her unwavering commitment to nurturing and showcasing their talents, regardless of age or experience, providing a platform for emerging artists to exhibit their works, engage in educational lunch and learn programs, and just partake in a collaborative environment with artists and women. But you know, if you know Susie, that dedication expands beyond just the Arts Center. She is collaborating with other nonprofits within our community. She's a champion for Plano and what we do. Can't forget her involvement with the Junior League, Plano Youth Leadership, so many other things. And what about that distinguished alumni ambassador role for the Texas A&M Commerce's College of Fine Arts? Right? Come on, y'all. So she is definitely making a difference within Plano, and she epitomizes the ideals of the Athena Award with her impactful, dedicated, and selfless leadership. So this painting of mine cannot fully share all that is special about Susie. But let's reflect on something Michael just shared with us about the award description. Devotes time and energy to her community, encourages others to succeed. Wouldn't you agree with me that this perfectly describes Susie Jones? So let's welcome 2023 Athena Award recipient Susie Jones.
Thank you so much, Chris. A few words come to mind when accepting this award. First and foremost, grateful. I am beyond grateful to the Athena Award winners that have come before me. I admire and appreciate each of you more than you know. You have each carved a path and made room at the table for those of us coming behind you, and I am forever grateful. Admittedly, I was overwhelmed when the Athena committee of past award winners literally crashed the Art Center's September board meeting to surprise me with the news, and I'm still in shock to even be mentioned in the same category as these women. If you've ever heard me speak about the arts, you've heard the quote, "No successful community has ever existed without culture," which takes me to my next word, fortunate. We are each so fortunate to live in this wonderful community that cares so much about the arts and supports the work that I am lucky enough to get to do each day at the Art Center of Plano. It is absolutely true that if you love what you do, you will never work a day in your life. The past 19 years at the Art Center have enriched my life in ways I never thought possible. I get to work and collaborate with interesting, amazing, and talented people that make my life so much better. I'm also fortunate to work with a board of directors that supports my vision at the Art Center and allows me to reach the community with visual arts projects that are interesting, diverse, and exciting. So thank you. Thank you also to the other amazing arts leaders in Plano. I treasure our collaborations as the work we do, as we are always better together.
and finally proud. I am beyond proud to accept this Athena Award. As well, I am proud to come from a family that values one another and looks for goodness and humor in all that we do. Thank you to my mother and her mother for instilling in me a strong work ethic. Thank you for valuing education and supporting my desire to study art and art history, and for asking me over and over, don't you think you need to get a teaching certificate to go with those degrees? See, Mom, I didn't need to. And thank you, Mom and Brady, and Sarah and Stephen, and others, for helping me at every turn when I unexpectedly became a single mom. I can't imagine a better support system than each of you. And finally, to Sarah Jones, thank you for giving me my best title and making all of this worth it. I love being your mom. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Josh Bourgeois from Children's Health and sponsor of the Citizen of the Year Award.
Good evening, everybody. I am thrilled to present the 2023 Citizen of the Year Award. Plano's Citizen of the Year Award acknowledges an outstanding individual who, beyond their professional responsibilities, has demonstrated an unwavering commitment through their actions, benefiting and advancing the city of Plano. This distinction highlights the significant and selfless contributions made by the chosen individual over an extended period. These contributions often extend beyond their professional duties and encompass dedicated involvement in civic, community, or religious initiatives, coupled with commendable accomplishments within their respective business community. The award celebrates their enduring personal sacrifices and noteworthy achievements that have notably enhanced the well-being and progress of Plano's community. As we oftentimes say when talking with our friends at Plano ISD, they have the day shift and we have the night shift. This year's honoree works all shifts with a smile on his face and a good-natured joke to bring a smile to everyone else.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chambers, and it is an honor and privilege to be able to speak about this year's Citizen of the Year. Now, some of you may be scratching your head a little bit and saying, she just called herself Chambers. And the reason why, for the over 30 years I have known this year's recipients, there's only one time he's ever called me by my first name. He, however, has all sorts of names, and you might not even realize what his legal name is. This year's Citizen of the Year is James Lawrence Thomas. Now this is where he's gonna say, hey Chambers, that's my grandfather. And he's right, that is his grandfather and founder or namesake for Thomas Elementary. Our recipient is actually James Lawrence Thomas III. But no one knows that. No one calls him by that. But he does have lots of names he gets called. So I want y'all to play along with me for a little bit. Please follow the instructions. I hate not being there, but this is important. So, if you ever referred to this year's recipient as Coach Thomas or Mr. Thomas because he was your teacher or your coach, or maybe even your driver's ed teacher, please stand as you are able. For those of you who weren't aware of it, yes, Thomas, who's what I call him, is still a driver's ed teacher on Tuesday nights. And when I asked him recently if he was still doing it, he said, yes, Chambers, how am I ever gonna know about what the kids are up to? So, Thank you for those who are standing. Now, for the next group, keep standing, by the way. Don't sit down yet. If you have known Mr. Thomas or James Thomas through your affiliation with Plano ISD, either while he was a teacher, an administrator, a coach, or as his role now as the McKenty Bento coordinator for the district, those who work with the unhoused, or let's just say, if you ever had a pisd.edu email, please stand. Thank you. Now keep standing. If you are someone in this community who's known Mr. Thomas, James Thomas, because of his community work, if you have been on Rotary with him, if you've served with a nonprofit like Trusted World or City House, or perhaps you are part of the Plano ISD alumni group and know him through that entity, any nonprofit in the community, please stand. And keep standing. Everybody keep standing. You're getting a theme here, I hope. Well, there's a next layer, and that are the people who call him by a more familiar name. His grandfather called his father, and then him, Duty, or Baby Duty. So if you know James Thomas by that name, please stand. Now, I'm afraid there may be some of you, just a few of you, who might not be standing yet. But I guarantee you, just being in the room with this human being makes your world a better place. So if you would please stand. And since you're all standing, why don't y'all go ahead and give him some applause. All right, now y'all can sit down. Sean, this is where you get the hanky out, please. Whatever the name, we call this gentleman our friend. All of you who just stood, all of you in this room, you represent the heart of our community. All that is excellence in Plano. James Lawrence Thomas III, Coach Thomas, James, Thomas, Duty, my dear friend, you are the heartbeat of this community. May you feel the love. May you recognize and receive this award or recognition to know you have truly, over the many years, made a tremendous impact on the families, the kids, who this community is and how this community will go moving forward. And we are so very grateful. Thank you, my friend.
Wow, congratulations, Duty. Look at you, James Thomas, Citizen of the Year. What a well-deserved honor. In the 25+ years that I've known you, I know that you've dedicated your entire life to Plano. With a twinkle in your eye and an ever so humble heart, you always think about other people and how you can help them. Never looking for credit or accolades, just taking care of others and doing what is right. What an amazing human you are. There isn't a family, a child, or a member of this community that has come into your orbit that wasn't better for knowing you. To be recognized as Citizen of the Year for all that you do for others, for the leadership you demonstrate every day, and for the heartwarming care you provide to the ones who need it most, this award is well deserved. Thank you for all that you do for this community, for the kids and families served by Plano ISD, and for being such an excellent role model for empathy, commitment to community, and excellence in leadership. You deserve to be Citizen of the Year, and I hope that you enjoy every moment of this richly deserved honor.
Duty, or James Thomas, as most people know you here today. I've known you and your family for a very, very long time. You and I sort of grew up together, although you're younger and better looking than I am. But I just want you to know I won't reveal any of the skeletons in your closet as you were concerned about that. I don't think most people realize that you and your family and I were involved in business many years ago. We owned the Douglas companies, and we were in real estate, construction, and many other things, including we were in the bail bond business, and we were the owners of Plano Bail Bond. And most people don't realize that you were actually a bail bondsman at one time and ran bonds day and night, and that's part of your early and maybe secret business career. Seriously, I think we've had many areas of mutual interest over the years. I know you volunteered for City House and other areas, and you've always made a difference. I guess I would also know that you've had an exemplary career in your education, your job, and all that, but I know you've always been about quietly helping others and doing the right thing for many, many people. So what I'm most proud, I know that the Thomas family has done so much for this community for so many years, so many ways of serving the community, and I know you're the best example that I can think of. I know the family would be very, very proud of you representing all the good things that they've done for this community for many, many years. Congratulations, and thank you for your service.
Duty Thomas, you are Citizen of the Year for the year 2023. Officially. We've known, those of us that know you and love you have known every year that we've known you, that you are our Citizen of the Year every year. I'm just glad it's finally official so that everyone can know that too. I've known you for about 20 years now, and I'm just going to tell you, you've been such a bright light, not just in my life, but in every person's life in this community. Everywhere you turn, everywhere I turn, people know you and have a term of endearment and affection for you. I'm just going to share some personal stories about how I have been touched by you and how I've seen you touch others. When we first met, you were helpful in putting campaign signs out for me after all of your other jobs that you did serving others. And by the way, I know that's your motto. All you want to do is serve others. And that's what you have done throughout your whole life. And I believe that is a legacy of service that was laid out for you by your family members preceding you, and those all around you as well. And we all recognize that service amongst your whole family as well. I remember times when things would be tough in serving as a public official, and the community might come out and say some very harmful things. And one time in particular, I remember you talking to my husband and saying, we're going to the school board meeting tonight, and we're going to be in the audience, and I'm going to be sitting with you, Doug, just to, that's my husband, just to support Missy. And I looked out in the audience and I see you after a full day of work, and you were there just to support me. I'll never forget that. I know everyone here has a story like that about you. I remember the times you would call me and just say, Missy, there are some students that are really struggling and need a ride to school to stay on the football team, and they're living in a hotel right now and need transportation. And you cared about that one child, and you cared about that child's family, and making sure that folks from the community had the opportunity to submit and donate gift cards just to help that family buy a meal to support themselves. Duty, you look out for everybody. And I'm so glad that we get to look out for you right now and celebrate you and your family. And I want to, again, honor your family for supporting you in all of this work. We just love you, and we honor you and celebrate how you serve others. And I'm glad that everyone gets to know that you're our Citizen of the Year this year.
Congratulations, honey. You know, it always fills my cup when I see you talk about helping groups of people or serving others. I see the twinkle in your eyes, and I see the big smile on your face, and I can tell that it brings you joy knowing that everybody is okay, as you would say, or if everyone is taken care of. You are a fine example of what a servant leader is. I want you to know that me and the boys are so proud of you, and we love you so much. Thank you for taking care of us all here in Plano. Congratulations to you, my best friend, my husband, the love of my life.
Please welcome to the stage 2022 Citizen of the Year, David Downs.
Okay. All that applause for him, I'm sure. It's probably because, you know, you are one step closer to actually getting to hear from the guy that this is all about. And the chamber should realize, and the rest of you organizations, if you write a speech for Chris or I, just don't. I had a long list of things to talk about what he's done, and nothing I could do could make him more uncomfortable than to read that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about character. And that's already been done, but any of you that grew up in the South with a mom that made biscuits would know, well, there was 6 in our family. Mom, dad, 4 kids. You'd make a baker's dozen of biscuits, 13, there's 1 left over. Who's going to get it? James would grab it, not because he was selfish, because he wanted to give it to somebody outside that didn't have dinner. That's who James is. We, I think, all want to leave our mark in the world. We want to leave behind something. I've heard it said several times tonight. This man's changed hundreds of lives, not just as an educator, not as a coach, not as a driver's ed instructor. He's got them off the streets. He's kept them from going hungry. So I did a little research. I wanted to find something that could kind of help describe him in my words. And I found a poem written by Joseph Anderson, and I'm going to plagiarize a small piece of it. Can you find a humble man glad to be on God's green earth, one who holds no greedy plan, knowing that wealth has no true worth? Perhaps if you search around, you may find a man like James, standing firm on shaky ground, proud yet modest, kind yet meek. Ladies and gentlemen, introduce you to Gentleman James Thomas, 2023 Citizen of the Year.
Thank you. Okay, before I get started, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I dressed myself. She did not dress me. Okay, and I think most of you know the antecedent for she. It would be Sean. But I dressed myself. She did threaten not to leave if I didn't change clothes, so thank you, honey. But I dressed myself nonetheless. Please know tonight I am honored and humble this evening. I certainly would like to congratulate all the other recipients. So wonderful job and wonderful, wonderful people, amazingly. I shall try to run through this as quickly as possible. I'd like to thank the Plano Chamber of Commerce for providing me with this distinguished award. And this includes all of you who were interviewed. I've known most of the past recipients of this award and the amazing contributions you made to this city. So I'm bewildered why I'm standing up here this evening. It just doesn't make sense. So I keep looking over my shoulder thinking someone will run out and say, "You've been punked." All I've done, and I know what I've done, is stand on the shoulders of you giants in this community. And if you don't think you're one of those giants, if you've done anything to help any person in this community, then you're one of my giants. And I stood on your shoulders, and you balanced me to get me to where you are. So I can't thank you enough as well. So thank you guys so very much. I told my lovely wife I would try to expedite this and move through it, but I want to go ahead and get this over. I'm thanking the chamber. Certainly, I'd like to thank my big family. Oh, by the way, my family. You guys stand up. What a crew! What a crew! Thank you, guys. I love all you guys except for Dolly, who said us fought in the Civil War. Okay, no, Dolly, you said no. Wait, you didn't say no. You said, oh, Duty, he did not fight in the Civil War, but he was there. I never liked her that much anyway, but love you. But I'd like to thank my big family, my major family also as well. So Plano ISD, thank you for putting up with me for almost 50 years. It just doesn't happen. Okay, and I know for a fact, this is not easy, okay? So Dr. Miley, all you guys for putting up with me, I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. And I know it's been a little tough and I make things a little difficult, but I have fun and I smile a lot. Okay. I told Custard Road Church not too long ago, someone said, sir, I don't know you, but I've been watching you smile all the time. I said, miss, I'm medicated completely. Okay, because I have an aversion to sleeping in my garage, I want to make sure this happens one more time. Sean Thomas, stand up, please. Thank you, honey. I have so many family members, and, you know, as I said, Plano ISD, my angels who guided me, and then the city of Plano from FD, from fire department, police department, just everyone who's worked in this city, everyone's been a part of it. I just can't thank you enough for being a part of my life. So thank you so very much for that. Now, and that includes people like Olin, even though he mentioned my nickname, Olin J. Never liked Olin. And then a couple of other folks, and I know he's not here, but Garden Beach, for those of you who know Garden and Joyce Beach, my people. So thank you. All right. I wanted to share a moment or two about me and my son, Chase Thomas, who's sitting up front. He's one of our three boys who's actually here. And people, if you see him, don't ask him for his autograph. He looks like Dak Prescott, and everyone knows it. Last year we were in the store and someone walked up to him and said, Dak, you better bring your A game on Sunday, boy. So Chase, stand up so we'll know who you are, okay? This is Dak Prescott, Chase Thomas. Turn around so they can see you, Chase. This is not Dak. He throws better than Dak, don't you, Chase? Okay, so two quick stories, two really, really quick stories. Fred and Grace, thank you for being here. Drake, Sharon, thank you. Okay, I know you're giving me time. Two quick stories. Okay, I have two quickies that won't have anything to do with what I do or any of that. Everyone knows that I work for the school district, and I work with try my best to get resources to better the lives of others. But I want to tell you about two quickies so you'll know about me. Carrie Stevens, Carrie, where are you? Are you here? Okay, Carrie Stevens, my colleague, who I taught her as a seventh grader. God, I'm old. Jeez. So Carrie and I were at an educational service center in Richardson this past year, and I asked a question up front to the trainer, and the trainer said, Mr. Thomas, we did this, this, and this. And someone from the back said, James Thomas? James Thomas from Plano? And I said, well, yes. And he got out of his seat, and he walked up to me. He said, Coach Thomas? I said, yes. He said, Coach, I'm Bobby White. I said, I remember Bobby White. He said, yeah, Coach, I'm the one. He said, I was the little fat pudgy kid, and I didn't do anything in class, and you pulled me aside one day, and you looked at me in my face, and you said, Bobby, I believe in you, and I will always believe in you. He said, Bobby, one day you will be president, and you better not forget about me. I don't know why I'd wish that on him. I don't know what presidents have to endure. He said, Coach, that day you changed my life. He said, today I'm a principal in Ennis ISD. He said, my kids and my wife know who you are, and I hadn't seen you in over 40 years. He said, but you changed my life, and he said, I can't thank you enough. And that, I mean, it's amazing. But he said, Coach, he said, I'm 55 years old, and it is amazing. I'm living, and that's still you're part of my life. Okay, so that's part one. The part two is, most of you know the ISD is hiring marshals and all of that for the ISD. Wonderful. So I was on one of the interview committees, and we were interviewing this prospective marshal, 55, almost 60 years old, had his own security place, but we were asking questions. He said he grew up in Plano. And I said, well, sir, what school did you attend? He told me Wilson. I said, well, I taught at Wilson. He said, oh, you did? He said, what's your name? And I said, it's James Thomas. And he stopped, and he said, Coach Thomas? Well, folks look at me and they say, Coach Thomas? Even the grandparents do. So, indicating my age again. And he said, he got out of his seat in the middle of an interview, walked over to my table, and hugged me. And he said, there have been 3 people who made a difference in my life, and you're one of them, Coach. He said, I went to Washington, D.C. with you. You just changed the lives of so many. He had big tears in his eyes, just like Bobby White did. Okay, I thanked him, and wonderful. Okay, now, I look for common denominators in stories like that, and I try to figure out what those common denominators, and I know most of you probably already figured it out, and I know you're thinking, the positive impact that I made on the lives of others. No, that's not the impact. What I got from this is both individuals were over 55. How old must I be? Oh my God. I wanted to check my pulse thinking, why is there all these old people saying that I made a difference in their lives? I completely enjoy and love what I do, but I wanted to share that with you. And finally, I want to close with something I'm stealing from one of my brother who's not here, from Pat. Most of you know that I have another brother, Pat, who Pat grew up here in Plano and played football for Plano, was All-State, went to A&M, All-American, a couple of years, and then he played for the Los Angeles Rams. And I hope that he will not be upset when I say this, but he played for the Rams. Pat played in the Super Bowl. He was All-Pro 4 or 5 years. Not a big kid. I'm taller than Pat anyway. But he was an amazing athlete. Well, Pat was about to play against Terry Bradshaw and Pittsburgh Steelers in 1979 in the Super Bowl. And this sports writer came up to him and just said, hey, Mr. Thomas, what's it like knowing that you're about to play in the biggest football game of your life? How are you feeling? What are you thinking? And Pat said, well, I'm excited, but this is not the biggest football game in my life. The sportscaster looked at me, he said, this is the Super Bowl. It doesn't get any bigger. And Pat said, playing for the Rams, I'm playing with a bunch of men who get paid for a job to do. That's what I do here. He said, growing up in Plano, Texas, playing high school football, we played for the state championship. None of us were paid. We didn't have families who were relying on the income from that game to survive. He said, we played because we loved the game. He said, everyone on my team, I knew them. They knew me. I'd been to their house. I'd eaten at their house. They had eaten at my house. I didn't get to play with other players. I played with my family. He said in Plano, we didn't have coaches. They were our fathers. They were like dads to us. He said, we won state my senior year. So pardon me, sir, if I tell you that this Super Bowl is not the biggest game of my life. Playing in Plano, Texas was the biggest game of my life. He said, had you been from Plano, Texas, you would know that. God, I love my little brother. With that being said, I just want to say this city is so important to it. If I knew nothing about the city of Plano, I'd just say this. The fact that in the 1970s, I mean, just coming off of integration, they would name a school. When it was 3% African American, they would name a school after an African American man, Jim Thomas. We didn't even fight for it. That would have been all I needed to know to want to move to this city. You named a school in the 70s after a black man? Amazing, but no, it was a little bit more. My cousin, Alex Williams, was the first African-American quarterback to win state on an integrated football team in the state of Texas. That's all I need to know. Thus, my grandparents, my parents, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, we'll do anything we can to promote this city. I'd like to say one more time, I am honored and I am grateful. And thank you, family, for all you've done for my city. Thank you.
We gotta go get a picture, all right? Am I talking or are you talking?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going ahead. We're not quite done. Where you at? Come here. I think we have another video.
I've been punked.
Yes. This whole thing. All of them are in on it.
I know.
They all contributed.
I know.
All right, let's roll the next video.
Hey, Dad, just in case you don't have your glasses on, this is your son, Chase, and I just wanted to say congratulations and just thank you so much for everything that you've done, not only for our family, but for the community over the years, and I'm just extremely proud of you, and, you know, we love you very much.
Hey, James, congratulations on this. This has been long overdue. You deserve it. Enjoy. Love you.
Congratulations, Uncle Judy. We love you. Love you.
Congratulations, Uncle James.
Congratulations, Uncle Duty.
Say, we are proud of you. Say, we are proud of you.
Hey, Dad. Sorry couldn't be there. Just wanted to tell you congratulations. We love you, and we are so proud of you, sir.
Hey, Dad. Congratulations. So proud of you. You've been, such a positive role model in my life, and it seems like other people think the same. So congrats, well deserved. See you soon.
Doesn't get any better, does it, Susie? Does not get any better, does it? Just doesn't get any better. Thank you, guys.
Ooh, you can hear a pin drop. Not sure I want to follow that. I don't know about all of you, but I feel incredibly underaccomplished right now. Thank you, James. I'm going to call you James because I was not here for the duty era. Thank you for being a good sport, and thank you for everything you've done for our community. Our businesses and our entire community are stronger because of the impact that you and your family have had, including the impact on our workforce. So thank you so much. Congratulations to all of our 2023 Best of Plano Award recipients. We will be back in 1 year to celebrate the Best of Plano on Thursday, November 7th, 2024. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Nominations are already open, so if you think you deserve to be up here on this stage or know someone that should be recognized for the work to move our community forward, now's the time to submit a nomination and mark your calendar to celebrate next year. Also, plan to join us at the Robinson Fine Arts Center on January 10th for the Chamber's annual meeting, where we'll be hearing an important update on the impact of innovation and life sciences on the future of our community. Please stick around and toast our award recipients this evening, take a few photos, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you and good night.